Well, hi there, aliens and strangers, customers, fans, and all that kind of stuff. Hey, it's been a little while since I've done some videos, and so I want to change it up just a little bit and hopefully kind of double up and try to get caught up with where we should have been. And so the first installment for this month is going to be something that I think notey guitar players will appreciate. I've definitely fallen in that range of things where when we play a blues progression, sometimes we play more notes than we need to. So I use this one if I'm teaching people, or if I'm kind of in the mood to be doing kind of a blues kind of based thing, is more to step back and do theme-based playing. And what I mean from that is, you take a phrase and then you elaborate on that phrase as the song goes along. Now, you don't have to pigeonhole yourself and stay there the whole time, but it's something for us to reel ourselves in and think about, honestly, the listener. Most people who are listening to music are not musicians. Most people who are sitting back, especially listening to blues stuff, want to hear something that means something. And so one of the things that's like I said, it's easy for us to get, let's go kind of show off what we're doing, but that's not really what the blues is about. And so even your kind of high energy blues guys, I'll use like Joe Bonamassa for example. He's a great player and he does play a lot of notes, but you hear themes in his playing, and there's a reason people like to listen to him. But let's think about one of the most popular, at least commercially, blues players ever was B.B. King. And he was not known for being notey, and he was known for doing these little simple phrases and adding on to them a little bit and just kind of building from there. So that's what we're going to work on today. We're going to stick in kind of a major blues progression. I'm going to kind of step out a little bit here and there on going outside of a pentatonic scale, blues scale, but I won't veer far, because this one is not about theory. It's just about playing simply and expressing a phrase to people instead of worrying about playing a bunch of notes. So let's have some fun with it. All right. Okay, today I'm playing on my Tom Anderson Guitar Works T Classic. Sounds like a Tele, looks a lot like a Tele, plays really, really nice, and sounds great. This is totally vintage kind of sounding, so I love the sound of this guitar. So, standard tuning, nothing exciting there. I'm going to be living in our nice little pentatonic box. And I'm not going to veer from there. I'm not going to slide up and go in any other positions or anything, but definitely take this kind of theme idea and kind of move it around, change octaves, do that kind of stuff to add interest to it. I'm also, of course, if I'm playing over a progression like this, I'm going to throw in the blues note. And then, just because this is actually more of a major blues progression, I am going to throw in that major third sound that makes it sound a little more Mixolydian. Not that we're going towards learning modes today, but that is a sound that sounds so nice over a dominant chord. That kind of thing. So those are great sounds. I will throw it in there just a little bit, but I'm going to start off with simple. Add a little bit more as we continue to move, and we'll probably go through the progression about twice. So here we go. So that gives you kind of the idea. I could have reeled it in a little bit more than what I was doing. But you kind of see how you establish that theme, and then you start colorizing it a little bit with maybe the same, you're still playing kind of the same rhythmic idea, but you start adding in some other notes in there. And one of the things I did in there, when the chord changes started happening, I started kind of playing around with trying to bring those tonalities in there. And just so you know, if you ever want to kind of understand a little bit more about playing via chord tones and trying to keep things really really catchy to the ear of the listener, check out some of Rick Beato's stuff. He's got a bevy of information of things that definitely goes deeper music theory stuff, but also he understands melody exceptionally well, and I recommend listening to some of his stuff. So I think that gives you an idea. Keep it simple, add to it. This was actually, like I said, I went a little bit fast into it. You could extend that and keep it simple, and you're going to make people a lot more happy about listening to that kind of stuff. Alrighty, so I hope that was a helpful lesson, a little bit of something to kind of give you some thoughts and kind of directions of doing things. Obviously, that's the beauty of playing guitar, is you can do anything you want. But it definitely, if you're wanting to appeal to an audience outside of yourself or your buddies, you might want to think about reeling it back. My favorite guitar players, I mean, it's always nice to hear somebody kind of rip through something, but some of my favorite guitar players that made the biggest impact on me really played more like that. I mean, even some of the kind of high energy players, but there's musicians out there, and the reason that they get so popular and people think, man, these guys really just kill it, is because they're not really overplaying. They're playing to their audience, and have fun with it, but also make sure you're not losing people and leaving them behind. I just want to thank you again for watching these videos, and please continue to support our store. We're trying to do a whole lot of growth. We're trying to kind of push forward and offer a lot more brands and items and things like that, and hopefully that's something that we're gonna start making it so that you don't really want to go anywhere else. You only want to shop from us, and I hope that's the case, and I hope that you always have a great experience with us. I just thank you so much, and enjoy, have fun playing, and keep going. All right, thanks, bye.